Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff here with the INORL Lowe's Nationwide Series Race 9 here at Michigan for the Safe Lock 300. Aaron Mason is on the pole in a number 22 discount tire Dodge. Then look who it is on the outside pole. Gene Sanford, after pulling off an amazing win last week at Talladega, was able to make a good qualifying run and make it here on the outside pole. Then we have Jerry Guerrero in the 38 Great Clips Chevrolet. He did not the greatest at Talladega from what I can remember. I think he was involved in that big one. David Rochester in 4th. He's not had a great season in the Nationwide Series, hoping to turn it around here at Michigan. Then Mason Wood 5th in that 41. Joseph Bryant, your pole sitter at Talladega last week, starting 6th here at Michigan. Ben Paul 7th. Austin Talley, your points leader, 8th. Tristan Trivet 9th. And Derek Drayward 10th. Then the person who's second in points, Tony Blazer, is starting way in the back of the field. He's going to have to work his way up if he wants to maybe try to pull out with the points lead here after Michigan. Let's get ready for starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
As these 42 drivers start their engines up, I'll show you the rest of the order here. William Duncan, he had a good finish last week. And our 42 drivers are ready. They're lined up 2 by 2 by 2 all the way through. The pace car pulls in. And we're getting ready to go green here at Michigan. Aaron Mason will take us to the green. Who will get the win here at Michigan? You'll have to stay tuned for 30 laps of amazing racing. We're underway. Aaron Mason gets a good run on that restart, but here comes Jerry Guerrero right to the inside. He wants to lead the first lap. Don't forget about Mason Wood and Ben Paul right there also. Can Aaron Mason get a run on the outside though? It looks like he can a little bit. But it's hard for these turns. 3 and 4, will the outside line work better than 3 and 4? And not really. Jerry Guerrero will take the lead and lead the first lap here at Michigan. With Aaron Mason second, then we got a 3 wide for third. Tristan Trivet moving their way up already. Look at that. They started all the way in 9th. And they're already up to 3rd. The first 3 cars kind of break away a little bit. There will be pit stops in this race, so you got to keep that in mind. There will probably be different pit strategies. And look at this pack right here. Oh, they went 4 wide for a second. Oh, they might go 4 wide again. That was close. I don't think 4 wide will work here, as they're all over the place. Here's Tyson Broad, one of the newcomers. That number 4 Coca-Cola Toyota. Oh, and 4 wide, just like I was correct, and they're gonna beat and bang. Kalsinowski and Derek Drayward close to wrecking. They were beating and banging. Tristan Trivet was able to, Jerry Guerrero still has the lead by a long shot. Pulling away from his field and holding it off. Tristan Trivet was able to get second. Aaron Mason fell back to 3rd. Ben Paul worked up to 4th, and William Duncan worked up to 5th. James Quall 6th. David Rochester 7th. Christopher Harley 8th, your Martinsville winner. Brian James 9th. And Brody Talley 10th. Field back here trying to spread apart. Because remember last time, Kalsinowski and Derek Drayward almost wrecked, and I think the 11 Jordan up a little might have hit the wall right there. Well, the 51 of Kevin Ulrich just cut off Tony Blazer. Just pulled a slide job on him. Oh, we got a 4 wide right here. Well, it was. Between Luke Walker, Brendan Patterson, Joseph Bryan, and JT Teal. Jerry Guerrero still out up front, but Aaron Mason back there in second, starting to catch up. Ben Paul third, William Duncan fourth, James Qualls fifth. Tristan Trivet fell back a lot. Brian James right there behind him. He has to worry about him. And I have a feeling like once the first 8 laps are done, we're going to have a pretty spread out race. Going to be some nice green flag racing. And we'll look for battles around the track. As we have our second in points guy starting to catch up to Austin Talley, who's right there not too far away from him. He wants to catch up and pass him as fast as he can and pull away from him. Well, our 2 points leader's not doing too well today. Brandon Bain working his way up. He's going to make it 3 wide with the points leader, and here comes Tony Blazer going to pass him. Tony Blazer pulls out ahead. Not in points. He needs to make himself a good bit of positions in front of him to get the points lead, but he just wants to be in front of him. That means you're going in the right direction. Oh, almost a 4 wide between Dylan Young, Derek Drayward, Jaden Garylard, and Kevin Ulrich. No, Hayden Klein, sorry. But you can see once they pull away, they kind of get into smaller groups, and it looks like they're starting to come back up in the pack, but Jerry Guerrero, he fell right out of the lead, and he's going to get passed by all these cars. We just go easily by him. Then you have a second little pack right here. Or was a little bit pack. Then you got the biggest pack. The cars still trying to single themselves out. Man, there is some tight racing. Oh, Seth Collins gets turned by Jordan Ippolito. That was close. Paul has the race lead now over James Qualls. James Qualls nicknamed that car Johanna, so Johanna is on the move. William Duncan moved up in the third, your Daytona winner. He's working his way up. He had a nice 9th place finish, I believe it was, at Talladega. He likes big tracks like this. He knows how to get around them, and maybe he could pull out a win here in that number 12 Dodge Alliance Dodge. Oh, and he's going to try to pull a move on James Qualls here. Going under, but not going to get there. His teammates right there behind him. Well, his teammate trying to give him some help, as it's a 4-car breakaway. Battle for position back here, I believe 9th. Connor Breton and Brian James battling. This is battle for 8th now. But here comes Peter Saviano out of nowhere. He's going to make it 3 wide for the position. And Tristan Trivet going to join in also. Can Brian James hold out in front on the outside line though? He is a little bit, yes he did. He did get a good run on that outside line. Oh, Tristan Trivet, I think we might have pit stop soon. Yep, pit stop's coming this right now. Tristan Trivet, Peter Saviano pulling in. Anybody else pulling in? Your leaders pulling in. Your top 4 leaders pulling in. Take you back up to the front. And William Duncan is your race leader right now. He pulls away from Kosanowski, his good friend back there in second, who is trying to fend off Jeremy McMurray, your Las Vegas winner. And it looks like they're pulling in pit stops now. Yep, yes they are. We have 3 cars going around, it looks like. Kevin Ulrich. Oh no, a couple cars going around. Kevin Ulrich, Brendan Patterson, Jordan Ippolito, and Brandon Bain. Playing different strategies. These guys are going to stay out the longest. Will they pull in this lap? But each more lap they go, they will either run out of fuel or they'll just lose speed because their tires are older. And they come out of turn 4. Are they going to make a pit stop? Yep, here they come. All 4 of them, it looks like. Yep, all 4 of them. And I believe Ben Paul in the 43 will be your leader off pit road. Yep, it looks like it might be him. All these cars are coming down out of pit road. Will anybody be able to beat him? Maybe William Duncan. He's way ahead. With Jeremy McMurray right there behind them. And Ben Paul is trying to get there. Jeremy Sanford coming out. And Ben Paul was not able to get there in time, but here comes Jeremy McMurray going for the race lead. Whoa, what happened to Jeremy McMurray? What happened to Jeremy McMurray? Is caution out? Oh, caution is out. I do not see any smoke on the track. Not know what this is about. Whoa, whoa, Brendan Patterson almost just clipped Kevin Williams right there. No idea what this is about, but I'll take you to see what went wrong here at Michigan. We're back. Hayden Klein's coming out of pit road with Richard Johnson right there. Now let's see what went wrong here. I have seen a lot of wrecks coming out of pit road here at Michigan. It looks like Richard Johnson just comes down, doesn't give Hayden Klein room, and just spins him out. Is anybody gonna hit him though? Oh no, no one's gonna hit him. No one will hit him. But that was a close call. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Let's take an onboard with the 08, because the 08 of Sam Young had a good view of that when he was spun right in front of him. Michigan with about halfway through the race. We're back. No one has retired. No one has left down. Jordan Eppolito first. Brandon Bain second. Jeremy McMurray third. William Duncan fourth. Brian James fifth. Peter Saviano sixth. Tristan Tribbett seventh. Bridget Bieliu eighth. Henry Sanford ninth. And Luke Walker 10th. And we're going back green flag racing here at Michigan. And the laps are slowly winding down. Who can pull out a win? Here comes Brandon Bain on the inside of Jordan Eppolito trying to get the lead. Don't forget about Jeremy McMurray right there. Chevy versus Toyota versus Ford versus Dodge. All four different makes in the top four. Right now Chevy winning, but here comes the Ford. And here comes the Dodge. Who will lead this lap? Here comes William Duncan. He wants to lead the lap, but he's not going to get there in time. And Peter Saviano joining the fight. And he's going to go for 3 wide into turn 1. William Duncan, I think, was the benefactor out of that 3 wide, and he'll shoot to the lead through the middle with his good buddy Brandon Bain right there behind him. Take you to the back. Krasinowski making an unscheduled pit stop. Must have had a flat tire. Checking in our points, people. Tony Blazer right there with Austin Talley, but he wants to get in front of him as they're running around the 20th through 25th position. Around there. Get you back up to the front and look at this pack right here. And that was close between Bridget Bieliu, Henry Sanford, and all them. And how did Jeremy McMurray fall back this fast? Who's your leader then? William Duncan is still your leader. Will he be the first driver in the INORL Lowe's Nationwide Series to get his second win? First driver to get a second win. Oh, and they're trying to slow down for the pits, and that just held up a lot of drivers. Pit stops again already. That just held up some drivers. William Duncan still holding first with Jordan Appolito right there behind him. Can he catch him before they have to pit? Toyota's using that draft. These three ain't gonna pit yet. These cars coming off pit road. Oh, that was close between Joseph Bryant and David Rochester. And Wilhelm Schultz has blown a motor. Wilhelm Schultz has blown a motor. No caution is out, but he is limping on the pit road. He has a blown motor. No caution is out, I think. No caution. The 12 of William Duncan is still leading, but not for long. Here comes Jordan Appolito. He's going to take the race lead. And William Duncan pulling in for a pit stop. Same with Henry Sanford. Jordan Appolito pulling out to that lead. Says Brandon Bain didn't pit it either. Brandon Bain right there also. Brandon Bain, could he be a better factor in these pit stop cycles? Remember, he was all the way in the back, and that pit stop cycle came, and he came up to the front, and there's a wreck. Probably, oh, James Qualls involved. Heavy damage. Don't see any, oh, maybe Charles Jackson. Yes, Charles Jackson got a piece. These drivers gonna finish their lap and slow down, and JTT has to slow down. Oh, Fritz Luke, oh, there they go. Some drivers trying to finish their laps and some can't. But Derek Drayward just got spun almost into the outside wall. Oh, and then he has to slow down again. But I will take you to see what went wrong here at Michigan. And we're back 4 wide coming into turn 3. Not going to work, and watch us hit James Qualls takes. A good little head-on hit right there. And around these 3 go. And wait a minute, look at John Wilson. He flips over James Qualls. And hopefully doesn't get hit by anybody else. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! John Wilson, hopefully he is okay. But he just took a hit. See, spectator shot of this, but he just took a hit. And around they go, and heavy into the wall. John Wilson gets clipped, and he's gonna get up on his side. Flip over James Qualls and slide down to baking, then just bam. Get ready for this hit. Just this hit's gonna be bad, and boom! Right into the driver's side door while he's upside down. Right where he hits the frame of the cockpit, and that's bad. That's not what he wanted to have happen. And he's just jumping around like it's Christmas, and he's just going to come to rest on all 4 wheels with heavy damage. That's a horrifying wreck. Hopefully he is okay. We're still trying to get word if he's okay. But he's just dancing around. Hopefully every part of his body is okay. As he's just flying through the air and dancing around. And he'll come back to rest on all 4 wheels. Let's get another shot at this. See how fast he was hitting the driver's side door of the car. Wait, that was not the driver's side door of the... Wait. Yes, it was the driver's side door of the car. That did get hit. Just making sure on that. But then just... Bam. How fast was Kosnowski going when he hit him? 123 miles per hour. That's not good. And instantly boosts right up to 64. That's a sudden jolt. At least 5 feet off the ground. Flapping around on the banking and non-banking apron. And his car will come to rest for the day. Let's take an onboard with him. Heavy hits from John Wilson. Hopefully he's okay. But I'll take you back to the green here at Michigan. We are back. William Schultz has retired. Kyle Snowski has retired. John Wilson has retired. We have reports that he is okay, just a little sore. Charles Jackson has retired. James Collis has retired. We have 32 cars on the lead lap. Only a couple to go. P.J. Walker will take us back to the green. And look who's in second. Tony Blazer. And where's Austin Talley as we go back to the green here? Austin Talley's all the way back in 37th. Now, if this was the B, Tony Blazer would take the points lead easily. So all he has to do is just stay up there. No, actually, Tony Blazer's a lap down. Sorry about that, but he is actually a lap down. Brody Talley's actually in second. Brody Talley's in second. No, Aaron Mason's first. I'm so sorry, I did not notice that. Sorry about that, guys. Aaron Mason is in first. And Brody Talley is second. And they're coming to pit again after they just pitted. I have no idea what that is about. But who can win now? William Duncan's in the mix. Who is on their way to win now? Looks like William Duncan. No, Kevin Ulrich is your leader. William Duncan's right back there in second. As we have 2 to go. Who will stay out long enough? And Kevin Ulrich is out of fuel. Kevin Ulrich is out of fuel. And they're wrecking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry for my language, but oh my God. And I think William Duncan is your winner. As long as he makes it back around this track one more time, he's your winner. But oh my God, sorry for my language once again, but just oh my gosh. That was just crazy. And William Duncan is in first, so just make sure that we get the okay that he is your winner. He has to cross that start-finish line, and when he does, he will be your official winner. And William Duncan is coming to pull off his second win of the season. He won at Daytona and will now win at Michigan. William Duncan coming off turn 4 here, getting ready to take the checkered flag. And William Duncan will come into the tri-oval, and he will win here at Michigan with Joseph Bryant, with Henry Sanford second, Gene Sanford third, 27 fourth, and 54 fifth. Congratulations to William Duncan, and I'll take you to that last wreck and what happened. And we're back. You see, just kind of just run out of fuel right there. He just didn't have enough fuel to make it around. It's going to slow down, coming to get the white flag. Going to try to come down and get pit road. Going to get clipped with Jeremy McMurray. Then Tyson Broad ever so slightly gets involved. Brian James involved. Then Kevin Ulrich is going to go around. He's going to flip into the catch fence all around. There's another wreck up there with Tristan Trivet, Peter Saviano and them involved. This was the big one at Michigan. And they're all going to get involved. But just hopefully Kevin Ulrich is okay. And he'll come to rest here in the grass on all 4 wheels. With heavy damage. Let's take another view of that. Just not something you want to see at Michigan. Once Dylan Young hits him, the car just lifts up off the ground and just heavy hit into the wall and catch fence. His car's literally in the catch fence. He's doing a Carl Edwards. at Michigan. Gonna land on his roof, slide down the baking, and come to rest in the grass. Let's get one more view of that, then we'll go check out the other part of the wreck. Take an onboard actually with Dylan Young too. See this full speed. And we are getting reports Kevin Ulrich is okay. Thank God. Let's see from Dylan Young's onboard camera what he saw. His friend went across the front bumper of his nose, and that was the wrong camera. And let's get here started. And then we saw over here, we saw Jeremy McMurray and them get involved. Let's see what happened here. So when Jeremy McMurray gets involved, he doesn't go up with them. He just gets hit by Hayden Klein, and that kind of helped him overcorrect it. But then Peter Saviano gets back in. They're going to go up, and the Fritz Luke and their Brian James going to get involved. Same with Tristan Trivet. And whoa, Tristan Trivet took a nice little lick into that wall. That was a pretty good hit. No, wait, sorry, Brian James took also pretty good look into that wall, too. Just wasn't expecting that. Brian James almost got by, gets a piece of the wall, then gets slammed in the driver's side door once again. He just got double teamed, pretty much. Don't want to say gamer style. Gonna get hit by Tyson Broad in the door. Slams the wall, car lifts up. Then Fritz Lukenter. And he'll take another hit into that wall. Let's take an onboard shot with him in the cockpit view. And see what he saw. And thankfully everybody is okay. And I'll take you to your finishing results here from Michigan. And we are back. William Duncan, congrats on the win. He led the most laps. Henry Sanford second. Gene Sanford third. Brendan Patterson fourth. Connor Breton fifth. Sam Young sixth. Nicholas Groh seventh. Christopher Harley eighth. Hayden Klein ninth. And Ben Paul 10th. The rest of your starting lineup. I mean, not lineup. Man, I'm just off today. Sorry. Your finishing lineup. 30 cars finished on the lead lap. And, well, 30 cars finished the race, actually. But congratulations to William Duncan on getting his second win of the season. And let's go to your season standings now. Oops, sounds weird. And I will see you next week at Dover. Ooh, that gotta be a fun race. I just went there, actually, you know, the past, what's it called? Past chase race. Set right about here. Good seats. Right here where my little cursor's at. Good seats. If you ever go to Dover, I suggest right there. Just giving you a little bit of stuff right there. See the whole track, and yeah. And actually, look who takes over the points lead. William Duncan will take over the points lead by 83 points over Austin Talley and Tony Blazer. Then Christopher Harley 4th, Bridget Beaulieu 5th, Connor Breton 6th, Nicholas Guerrero 7th, and Charles Jackson 8th. I had Jeremy McMurray 9th and Charles Sanford 10th. And the rest of your season standings. And the person leading your rookie standings is Brendan Patterson by a good gap. Very big gap. As he has no DNFs, actually. Yeah, no DNFs when all the other rookies have at least one DNF, except for Jade and Gary Laird. But Brandon Bain has 3 DNFs when he's only had 4 races, so yeah. But I will see you guys next week at Dover. NASCAR 48 WW2 Bus signing off. Please like and subscribe and comment.